Welcome everyone to Affairs Cloud. We provide you with the best current affairs in the world. Daily, weekly, and monthly, we are here and we are providing you with the PDF of latest questions. You can check our app by the name Carrier Cloud. Go and download the app and you can see various packages and various courses available at our application. You can use the code VICAS 10 to avail a straight 10% discount on your courses. So go and check it now and do use Vikas 10 to get a straight 10% discount. Welcome everyone. How are you all? I am Vikas. Today we'll be looking at some of the important current affairs of January 2021. In this video we'll be covering more than 100 current affairs of January. Okay, let's start with the video. Before this, I would like you all to please carry pen and paper with you to note down all the important questions we will be discussing. It will be a tremendous session. This video will be a tremendous session. So let's start. Which organization will be benefited through the revised regulatory framework announced by RBI in a discussion paper released this January 2021? It was non-banking financial company. I repeat, it was non-banking financial company. And NBFC, you should know the full form. NBFC, non-banking financial company. This was in news because four layers has been decided to be built. The first layer is the lower layer, then middle layer, then upper layer, and the topmost layer. So these will be the layers made by it. Okay, then we saw RBI. Let's talk about RBI. When was RBI formed? RBI was formed in 1935. When was RBI nationalized? It was nationalized in 1949. Where is the headquarter of RBI? Headquarter is in Mumbai. Must know question. Okay, let's move to the next question. Which was named as the world's largest derivative exchange by Future Industry Association in January 2021? It was National Stock Exchange of India. National Stock Exchange of India. We also know there is BSE. BSE, Bombay Stock Exchange. This was framed in 1875 and headquarter is in Mumbai. Must know. NSE was, that is National Stock Exchange, was framed in 1992 and its headquarter is also in Mumbai. Okay, here you can see this is the New York Stock Exchange. New York Stock Exchange, this is the largest stock exchange of the world. Okay, if question is asked like which is the largest stock exchange of the world, it is New York Stock Exchange. Also you must know that there are two types of in the stock market there are two types of person. One is bull and another is bear. You should know what is a bull and a bear. Do analyze these both terms and do comment below that what is a bull and what is a bear. What was the theme of 15th India Digital Summit 2021 virtually organized by IAMAI? First, let's see what is IDS. It is India Digital Summit. This was its 15th summit. Okay, 15th summit. Then you should know the full form of IAMAI. It is Internet and Mobile Association of India. Okay, IDS was organized by IAMAI and it was its 15th summit. So what was the theme of this summit? It was Start a New Decade. Under Atmanirbhar Bharat, it was Start a New Decade. Along this, you should know 24th January is celebrated as National Girl Child Day. Okay, on this day, a scheme was launched by the name Pankh Abhiyan. What is Pankh Abhiyan? It is to cater the needs of the girls and their education. Okay, then you should know what is the rank of India in Global Climate Risk Index. Global Climate Risk Index. India's rank is 7th. Then you should know what was the India's first virtual national festival. Virtual national festival of India? It was Bharat Parv. Bharat Parv was the virtual national festival of India. Then, who was the digital person of the year? Then, you should also know the digital startup of the year. Digital person of the year was Sanjeev Big Chandani, and digital startup was Khatta Book. Khatta Book. Okay. Also, you should know that Scotland has decided to give free sanitary pads to women. Okay. Let's move to the next question. When was the first Prakram Divas celebrated? Must know question, very important. First Prakram Divas. Okay. First Prakram Divas was celebrated on 23rd Jan and on 2021. Okay. This day is celebrated in the memory of Subhash Chandra Bose. Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose. Okay, and this is celebrated on 125th birth anniversary of Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose. Okay, then you should know some important and interesting facts about Subhash Chandra Bose was that he said few sayings. First was Jai Hind. Who said Jai Hind? Subhash Chandra Bose said Jai Hind. Who said Dilli Chalo? सुभाष चंद्र बोस said दिल्ली चलो. तुम मुझे खून दो मैं तुम्हें आज़ादी दूंगा. Who said this? Subhash Chandra Bose said this. Okay. He also started two leagues. One you should know is Forward Block. It started in 1938. Then he also started Azad Hind Fauj. Azad Hind Fauj. And when was it started? It was started in 1943. Where it started? In Singapore. Okay, must know. Then let's move to the next question. Recently in January 21, Home Minister Amit Shah launched Dash scheme providing full benefits of the ABPMJ to the personal and dependents of the armed wing. First of all, tell me what is ABPMJ? ABPMJAY. Let's start with AB. AB stands for Ayushman. B stands for Bharat. Ayushman Bharat. PM we all know Pradhan Mantri. JAY is important. What is JAY? Jan Arogya Yojana. Okay, it is ABPMJ is for providing the benefits to the armed personals, and in armed personals come CAPF, NSGs. What are CAPF? Central Armed Police Force. NSGs are National Security Guards. So this scheme comes under Ayushman Bharat scheme, that is NAPF. Okay. Also, you should know that recently Mumbai was in news. Why? Because it is the 60th most expensive city. 60th most expensive city is Mumbai. Then recently we also saw meteorological conclave. Meteorological conclave 2021. Where it was held? It was held in New Delhi. Why? Because CSIR. It was organized by whom? CSIR. And CSIR's headquarters is at New Delhi. What is the full form of CSIR? CSIR stands for Council of Scientific and Industrial Research. Okay, next question. Where was the 51st International Film Festival of India held? Where was the 51st International Film Festival of India held? It was held in Panji, Goa. Okay, it was held in Goa. Where in Goa? It was held at Dr. Shyam Mukherjee Prasad Indoor Stadium. Okay, Dr. Shyam Mukherjee Prasad Indoor Stadium. Okay, this festival, that is IFFI, and it stands for International Film Festival of India. This was its first type hybrid mode format festival. Okay, hybrid mode festival that happened for the first time in whole of India and Australia, India and Asia. Okay, then apart from this, in Goa, first convergence project was taken place, and this project is for to produce energy from the agricultural products, from agricultural energy from agricultural products. Okay, convergence project is to produce energy from agricultural products. Also, Goa saw एक भारत एक श्रेष्ठ भारत scheme. Okay, by Goa. Next, which film won the Golden Peacock Award in 51st IFFI Awards? What was the name of the film? It was Into the Darkness. Into the Darkness won it. This movie is from Denmark. As we know, here movies from all over the world are take part, and from then Into the Darkness was the winner of Golden Peacock Award, and this was directed by Anders Refn. Okay, let's move to the next question. Next question says, which country participated with Indian Air Force IAF in the first bilateral air exercise, that is Desert Night 21? So which country participated with India in Desert Night military exercise? It was none other than France. So India and France celebrated means took part in a bilateral exercise Desert Night 2021 held at Jodhpur. This 21 states for that it held in 2021. There are some other exercises between France and India. Those are Varuna, Garuda, and Shakti. Varuna is for Navy, Garuda is for Air Force, and Shakti is of Army. You should also know Army's chief name is MN Narwane sir. Air Force it is Rakesh Singh Bhaduria, and of Navy it is Karambir Singh. Then you should know Navy Day is celebrated on 4th of December. On Air Force Day is celebrated on 8th of October, and Army Day is celebrated on 15th of January. This was just celebrated and you should have known it. Okay, then apart from these there are some bilateral exercise that you should know. That first is Malabar. This is celebrated between whom? Four countries take part: India, Japan, Australia, and USA. Then we have Slinex. Then three: Silinex, Simbex, and Jimbex. How to remember them? SL Sri Lanka, SI Singapore, and J is for Japan. So Sri Lanka, Silinex is between Sri Lanka and India, Simbex is between Singapore and India, and Jimbex is between Japan and India. Then apart from this you should know Indra. Indra is between Russia, RA is Russia, IND is India. Samudra Shakti. It is between whom? It is between Indonesia and India. Okay, let's move to the next question. Who became the first female fighter jet pilot to be part of Indian Air Force IAF tableaux in the Republic Day parade? It was Bhavna Kant. Next question. In which country's tri-service force contingent participated in India's 72 Republic Day parade? It was Bangladesh. Bangladesh took part in India's Republic Day parade. It was 72 Republic Day parade, and no chief guest was called this year, and Bangladesh was the country whose tri-service force participated in India's Republic Day parade. Then you should know something about Bhutan. Bhutan and India together are working on space exploration. That's they will be using sites to map the areas around these both countries. Okay. Then what is the full capital of Bhutan? It is Thimphu. India's we know New Delhi. As we were talking about space exploration, you know India's space exploration agency's name is ISRO. Headquarter is at Bangalore. Okay, headquarter is at Bangalore, Then, from where rockets are launched by ISRO or the satellites are launched by ISRO, or you can say the launching station, where it is, that is in Andhra Pradesh. Andhra Pradesh, and that is AP, where it is in Sriharikota. In Sriharikota, that is situated in Andhra Pradesh, and the name of the station is Satish Dhawan Space Center. Satish Dhawan Space Center. Okay, next question. In January 2021, UNGA, that is United Nations General Assembly, adopted a resolution to safeguard religious sites. Important current affair about UNGA is that Iran lost its voting right at UNGA, United Nations General Assembly. Okay, Iran lost its voting right. Then you should know about UN. When it was formed, 1945. Who is the Secretary General of UN? He is Antonio Guterres. Okay, then you should know about NATO. When was it formed? It was formed in 1949, and the headquarter is of NATO is Brussels, Belgium. Then also OPEC. OPEC stands for Oil and Petroleum Exporting Council. Okay, headquarter is at Austria, Vienna, and it was formed in 1960. Okay, next question. Who was the only foreigner to receive Padma Vibhushan Award in 2021? The only foreigner to receive Padma Vibhushan Award in 2021 was Shinzo Abe. Shinzo Abe. Shinzo Abe is the former PM of Dash. Comment and tell the answer. Former PM of Dash, Shinzo Abe. He is the recipient of Padma Vibhushan. He received it in the fields of public affairs. Okay, he received it in the field of public affairs. Who received Padma Vibhushan in the field of medicine? It is Dr. Bell. Then in the field of archaeology, it was given to BB Lal. Okay, then apart from these, you should know highest gallantry award. Which is the highest gallantry award? It is Param Veer Chakra. Second highest gallantry award is Mahavir Chakra. And the highest civilian award is Bharat Ratna. Okay, you should know them. Next, what is India's FDI rate for 2020 as per UN Conference on Trade and Development's 38th Global Investment Trends Monitor? What was the India's FDI rate? What was the rate of India's FDI by UNCTAD? UNCTAD is UNCTD, United Nations of Conference on Trade and Development. Okay, so what was the percent? It was increased by 13%. You should know this, that it was increased by 13%. Okay, next question. What was India's projected growth rate for 2021 as per UNDESA's World Economic Situation and Prospects 2021 report? What was the percent? It was 7.3%. Okay. Next. Also, you should know the full form of UNDESA. What is the full form of UNDESA? It is United Nations Department of Economic and Social Affairs. Okay, as I said, questions are important, you should know, and those who have not taken out or those who are not taking the notes from this video, they will be at loss because these are the most important questions. Okay, so UNDESA, United Nations Department of Economic and Social Affairs. Next question. Recently in January, India's Ministry of Textiles signed an MOU with Miss Nissan Quality Evaluation Center. Which country will import Indian textile products as a result of this MOU? Which country will which country will import these Indian textile products? It will be Japan. Japan will be importing these textile products. Okay, you should also know there is also an MOU between India and Japan that India labor, skilled labor will be transported to Japan so that they will be given job opportunities there. Okay. They also had a sixth India Japan Samvad conference. Okay. Next. Who recently in January got appointed as the MD of SBI? MD of SBI कौन बने हैं? He is none other than Swaminathan Janakiraman and Ashwini Kumar Tiwari. So option fourth is correct. Swaminathan Janakiran and Ashwini Kumar Tiwari, they both have become MD of the SBI. Okay. Next question. Next question is, what is India's rank among the worst hit countries due to extreme weather events as per the 16th edition of Global Climate Risk Index 2021? What is the Indian rank? It is 7th. India is at 7th rank. Okay. Next question. Which was not among the four popular climate policies listed by the respondents of UNDP's People Climate Report released on January 2021. UNDP is United Nations Development Program. Okay, so which was not among the four popular policies? Which of them was not? It was industrial waste management was not included in those important four topics. So investing more in greenhouse was added, conservation of forest land was added, climate friendly farming techniques was added, and solar, wind and renewable power was added, but industrial waste management was not added. Next question. Which organization released the framework statement on development and regulatory policies? Who released it? As we all know, it will be released by none other than RBI, Reserve Bank of India. Okay, BSC, it was formed in 1875, NSC 1992, Insurance Regulatory IRDA, it was formed in 1999, and Security Board Exchange of India was also formed in 1992. Okay, another important, where is the headquarter of SEBI? Where is the headquarter of SEBI? It is in Mumbai. Where is the headquarter of IRDAI? Its headquarter is Hyderabad. Okay, where is the headquarter of UNESCO? If I ask you, UNESCO is in Paris. Must know. How many members are in SARC? There are 8 members in SARC. Okay, next question. Which bank recently partnered with CSC E-Governance Service India Limited to launch EMI service that allows business correspondents to collect EMIs at CSCs across India? Which bank was it? It was HDFC Bank. Okay, next question. What was the India's rank in 2020 Corruption Perception Index CPI Corruption Perception Index released by Transparency International? What was the rank of India? It was 86th rank. Okay, India was at 86th rank. Then if we look at some other ranks such as HDI Human Development Index, India was at 131 rank. Okay, then global trade, global talent competitive index, India is at 72. Then ease of doing business, India ranks at 63. Global competitive index or global competitive report, India ranks at 68. Gender gap report, it is 112, or you can say global gender report gap is 112. World Economic Outlook report is released by IMF. World Economic Outlook report is released by whom? IMF. Next question. What was the theme of 51st edition of 2020 World Economic Forum annual meeting, the Davos agenda? First thing you should know, World Economic Forum's first 51st edition was held where? It will be held at Davos. And what will be the agenda of it? What will be the agenda? Will be a crucial year to rebuild trust. A crucial year to rebuild trust. World Economic Forum, when it was launched in 1971. World Economic Forum's headquarter is at Cologne, where? Switzerland. Okay. Next question. Which bank partnered with StashFin to launch a co-branded prepaid card that enables customer to take overdraft loans up to 5 lakh rupees? Person can take loan up to 5 lakh rupees. So which bank was it? It is SBM India Limited. SBM India Limited. Next question. What was India's rank in Asia Pacific Personalized Health Index report? It was 10th rank, but out of how many countries? Out of 11 countries. Okay, first rank goes to Singapore. Next question. World Economic Forum, we know 1971, where Cologne, Switzerland, launched its first of a kind Edison Alliance to reduce the digital inequalities. What does Edison stand for? What is Edison? Essential Digital Infrastructure and Services Network. Essential Digital Infrastructure and Services Network. See, I told you current affairs are important, but sometimes you are also asked about the full form. Like here, full form of Edison is asked. So you should know Essential Digital Infrastructure and Services Network. Next question. Union Ministry Rajnath Singh unveiled India's first indigenous driverless metro car. Driverless metro car at BEML manufacturing facility in Bangalore. Which metropolitan region will be the first to avail its services? Digital metro car. Digital metro car will be used first time by whom? It will be used by people of Mumbai. That is, driverless metro car will be first time used by Mumbai. Okay, and it is been inaugurated at Bangalore. Next. Which state recently got its first Doppler weather radars? First Doppler weather radar was inaugurated by UN Minister Harshvardhan on 146th Foundation Day of Indian Meteorological Department in January. So, which country will be using it first, or where it will be inaugurated? It is Uttarakhand. First Doppler weather radar at Uttarakhand. You should also know, apart from this, that first thunder storm test bed will be made at Odisha. This is made to test the thunderstorms that are taking place from that are originated in Bay of Bengal and are traveling towards India. So it will be a monitoring station. Okay, let's move to the next question. Okay, wait. This, let's move to the, we have done all these questions and we were on 28th. So which asset management company recently became a signatory to climate action 100 plus to achieve the Paris Agreement goal? First of all, you should know what is Paris Agreement. It is for the benefit of the earth. Okay, so reduce the pollution, and they aim that the temperature of the earth should not be increased more than 2 degrees Celsius. Okay, also you should know USA has joined the Paris Agreement again. As you know, Trump was the person who removed the USA from this Paris Agreement, but now they are back. Okay, so which asset management company recently became a signatory to climate action? It was none other than Kotak Mahindra Asset Management Company. Okay, next question. Which country signed an MOU with Indian government to boost cooperation in information and communication technology? Which was the country? It was Japan. Japan was the country. Okay. Also, you should know Maharaja Sambal Dev Memorial. Maharaja Sambal Dev Memorial. These are also the current affairs. Okay, these are as I'm reading the question, I'm memorizing, I'm reminding, they are coming into mind and I'm telling you. Okay, like Maharaja Sambaldev Memorial was just now made in UP. Also, there is a recent news that, let's say, this is X city and it has been changed, its name has been changed to Narmada Dham. Narmada Dham. So which is this city? You have to comment and tell me the name. Which city's name was changed from dash to Narmada Dham? And let me give you a hint that it is also from UP. Allahabad. It is from Allahabad. Okay, next question. Which country participated in the 2-day virtual event Prarambh Startup India International Summit? Which countries participated in it? BIMSTEC. BIMSTEC. What is BIMSTEC? If I tell you what is the full form of BIMSTEC, it is Bay of Bengal Initiative for Multi-Sectoral Technical and Multi-Sectoral Technical and Economic Corporation. Okay, Bay of Bengal Initiative for Multi-Sectoral and Technical and Economic Corporation. BRICS: Britain, Russia, India, China, South Africa. Asian countries. OPEC, oil and petroleum exporting countries. Then SAARC, South Asian Association of Regional Corporation. And how many countries are there? There are 8 countries in it. Okay, let's move to next question. Which act got approved from the Union Cabinet for its amendment as a reformative move to increase productivity by solving legacy issues of the age old in January 2021? So, which act was it? It was none other than Mines and Mineral Development Regulation Act of 1957. Okay, next question. Who was the chairman of Parliamentary Consultative Committee of the Ministry of Commerce and Industry that framed the new foreign trade policy? So, who formed the new foreign trade policy was Piyush Goyal. Piyush Goyal was the person to form new foreign trade policy. Exam Warrior. Exam Warrior was written by whom? Who is the author of it? PM Modi. Okay. Mind Master. Mind Master is written by who? Vishwanath Anand. Okay. Little Book of Encouragement. Little Book of Encouragement has been authored by whom? Dalai Lama. Dalai Lama sir. Okay. Next question. When was the first National Road Safety Month observed by the Ministry of Road and Transport Highway? When was it observed? It was observed from 18th of January to 17th of February. 18th of January to 17th of February. Okay. What was the theme? Theme of this. If I question is asked, theme was Sadak Suraksha Jeevan Raksha. Jeevan Raksha. Sadak Suraksha Jeevan Raksha. Okay. Next question. What was the largest year set under the modified What was the target year set under the modified 1G ethanol scheme to achieve 20% blending of ethanol with fossil fuels? So this was earlier targeted at 2030, but now this has been changed to 2025 agenda. Okay, because all the countries are turning towards sustainable development resources, so India is also taking step towards it. What is the largest solar park of India? It is Kurnool Ultra Mega Solar Park. Okay, Kurnool Ultra Mega Solar Park. It is the largest solar park of India. Apart from this, you should know World Solar Bank. A World Solar Bank will be made by India where electricity will be stored in batteries, and it is expected that headquarter of this will also be made in India. Must know. Okay, next question. Where is the India's first labor movement museum located? It is located at Alpazua. Alpazua is in Kerala. Okay. First turtle rehab. You should also know first turtle rehab. Where it is? Bihar. First turtle rehab. Bihar. Okay. Next question. Which state received the Best Overall Performance Award for state government under Big State category in the Saksham 2021 awards for oil and gas conservation? For oil and gas conservation, there were two categories: big state and small state. In big state, the winner was Tamil Nadu, and in small state category, it was Chandigarh. Okay, so they were consuming or they were conserving more oil and gas, so they were consuming less. Okay, they were harming less environment, they were harming environment less. Okay, so the answer is Tamil Nadu. Next question. Okay, next question is Padma awardee Dr. V. Shanta Prasad passed away. She was India's renowned what? Oncologist. She was India's renowned oncologist. Okay. Apart from this, you should also know that she was awarded Padma Shri, Padma Bhushan, Padma Vibhushan, also Raman Magsaysay Award. Okay, she was awarded with all these awards. Next question. What is neurologist? That deals with your mind. Gastrologist with tummy and all. Cardiologist is comment below. Okay, comment below cardiologist. Gynecologist, you all know. Cardiologist is basically that deals with your heart. Okay, don't comment. Next question. Which state government renamed Gorewada International Zoo as Balasaheb Thackeray Gorewada International Zoological Park? As we know, if it is Balasaheb Thackeray, then the answer will be Maharashtra. Okay, Maharashtra. Then some of the national parks, if we talk about Maharashtra, are Sanjay Gandhi National Park, Tadoba National Park, Chandoli National Park, Navegaon National Park. Okay, let's move to the next question. Which financial institution collaborated with IIFL Home Finance Limited into a co-lending arrangement to extend credit limit to MSME loans? So which was it? It was Standard Chartered Bank. Standard Chartered Bank. Apart from this, right to property was abolished as a fundamental right. It is no longer a fundamental right. Okay, so if we talk about fundamental right, in which part it is? It is in part 3 of the constitution. Part 4 is for directive principle of state policy, and 4A is for fundamental duties. Okay, next question. RBI released the 2020 list of democratic systematically important banks that included SBI, ICC and HDFC in the list. What should be the bank's asset to be listed as DSIB? So what should be the criteria means? The criteria is that the asset of the bank should be exceeding 2%. That is, the asset of the bank should be exceeding 2% of the GDP, gross domestic product of the group. Okay, so those are the banks, so it should be greater than the 2% of the GDP. Which bank became the India's first in India to offer digital validation of KYC for its forex partners through its mobile app InstaFX? So which was it? Which was the bank who gave the validation of first KYC online? It was none other than ICC Bank. Okay, it was none other than ICC Bank. Next question. Who was the first recipient of Mullak medal? First, you know who was Mulag. Mulag was an Australian captain. Okay, he was an Australian captain, Mulag. This award is given to Ajinkya Rahane as he is also the current what captain Ajinkya Rahane. He was kept. Mulag was the Australian captain when in 1868. Okay, so that is the reason this to honor him Mulag, this medal is given, and this time it was given to the for the first time is Ajinkya Rahane. All right. Then, who is the ICC Cricketer of the Year 2020? He is none other than Kohli, Virat Kohli, who is known as the King of IPL. Who is known as the King of IPL? He is MS Dhoni. Okay. Next question. Which country which country got approval from the Union Cabinet for signing MOU with India for cooperation in solar energy sector? In solar energy, which country is with India? Uzbekistan. Uzbekistan is in with India for shipping and incorporation and developing many batteries, solar panels to enhance the sustainable development model across the world. All right. Next question. When Payments Bank recently partnered with Surodaya Small Finance Bank to enable fixed deposit services to its customer, which was the bank? It was Paytm Bank. Okay, Paytm Bank. Next question. Who was awarded the Nelson Mandela World Humanitarian Award? National Mandela World Humanitarian Award was given to Ravi Gaikand. Ravi Gaikand. Okay. Next question. Which state topped in the second edition of India Innovation Index 2020 under major state category? It was Karnataka. Must know question. When it is asked about innovation, that which state topped the second innovation index, it was Karnataka. Okay. Also, which is the tree city of the world from India? It is Hyderabad. It can be asked. An important question. Very good question, you should say. Very good question. Like tree city of the world is Hyderabad. Next question. What was India's rank in 2021 military strength ranking listed by Global Firepower? It was fourth. First was USA. India is at fourth military strength. Okay. Then you should also know that China surpassed USA, has surpassed USA in what? In FDI, foreign direct investment. China has surpassed USA and China is the highest with FDI. Okay. Next question. Which organization released the article Small Finance Banks Balancing Financial Inclusion and Validity that measured the assets of small finance bank for fiscal year 2019 and 2020? It was CRISIL. I repeat, it was not CRISIL, it is RBI. Okay, it is RBI, Reserve Bank of India, released the article Small Finance Bank Balancing Financial Inclusion and Validity. Okay, if we talk about CRISIL, CRISIL stands for Credit Rating Information Services of India Limited. Okay, next question. Which bank recently in January executed two interbank short-term money market deals with pricing linked to SOFR? SOFR, what is the full form of SOFR? Secured Overnight Financing Rate. Which bank was it? It was your State Bank of India. Okay. Next question. In January 2021, Government of India approved to increase the share capital of Dash from 3000 crore to 10,000 crore. So which bank was it? It was Punjab and Sindh Bank. Punjab and Sindh Bank. Next question. Which organization recently test fired the first indigenous smart anti-airfield weapon, SAW, from the Hawkeye aircraft near the coast of Odisha? Which is the smart indigenous airfield weapon? That is SAW. Full form is smart anti-airfield weapon, SAW. Okay. who test fired it? It was test fired by Hindustan Aeronautics Limited. It was tested by Hindustan Aeronautics Limited, and it has a range of 100 kilometer. Okay, it has a range of 100 kilometer, and its weapon is of about 125 kg. All right, and it is the first indigenous smart anti-airfield weapon. SAW. Next, which country will chair UNSC, that is United Nations Security Council, on Counter-Terrorism Committee? It will be chaired by none other than India. I repeat, it will be chaired by none other than India. First solar bank we saw, it will be in India. All right, next question. Which bank recently partnered with IIT Kanpur and Foundation for Innovation and Research in Science and Technology first to jointly set up FinTech Innovation Center? Which was the bank that partnered with? Punjab National Bank. All right, Punjab National Bank. Then you should know IIT Madras developed an e-bike by the name of PIMO. E-bike PIMO. ISRO opens up a satellite testing facility. Like online portal has been developed where all the various companies, private companies, can come and test the satellites of ISRO's and all the various operations of ISRO's. Then SpaceX just launched SpareX, and this is the mission of NASA. All right, then world's first wooden satellite. World's first wooden satellite will be developed by Japan, and they say that this will be formed by 2023. Okay, next question. Which bank partnered with Indian Oil Corporation Limited to provide contactless card for fuel purchases anywhere in India? For fuel purchases anywhere in India, you can purchase fuel without your cash, contactless card. Okay, it is SBI, State Bank of India. Then next question. Which country's first indigenously developed satellite, Amazonia, will be launched by ISRO? ISRO will launch Amazonia 1. And Amazonia 1 is of which country? It is of Brazil. Okay, it is of Brazil. Then next. Which country recently signed a loan agreement worth 2,113 crore to India in January 2021? Which country gave the loan? It was Japan. Japan gave the loan. Next question. What was India's economic growth rate in the last 5 years of 2015 to 2020 as per 7th Trade Policy Review conducted at WTO in January? What was the growth rate of India? It was 7.4%. Okay, then if we talk about WTO, where is the headquarter of WTO? It is in Switzerland, Geneva. In Geneva, Switzerland. Okay, next question. Which organization recently signed an MOU with National Highways Authority of India, NHAI, for establishing clean and efficient intervention and NHAI establishment? So this Energy Efficiency Service Limited will be working with NHAI to develop clean and energy efficient interventions at highways. Okay, like solar lights will be placed there. Okay, so this will help a lot. Next question. What was the theme of 16th Parvasi Bharatiya Divas that was celebrated on 9th of January? What was the theme? Theme of Parvasi Divas, Bharat Parvasi Divas. The theme was contributing to Atmanirbhar Bharat. Contributing to Atmanirbhar Bharat. Apart from this, Onam is celebrated where? Kerala. Pongal is celebrated at Tamil Nadu. Then Bihu. Bihu is celebrated at Assam. Then you know Gudi Parva is a festival of Maharashtra. Ganesh Chaturthi is also festival of Maharashtra. Then Chapchur Koot festival. It is celebrated in Mizoram. Then Hornbill festival. Hornbill festival is celebrated by Nagaland people. Okay, important questions. Next, what was India's rank in third edition of Digital Evaluation Scorecard 2020 developed by Tufts University Fletcher School in partnership with Mastercard? What was the rank? Its rank was fourth. Okay, its rank was fourth. Next question. Which unmanned air vehicle will get DRDO's indigenous developed retractable landing gear? Which will be getting it? It will be Tapas BH201. Tapas BH201 will be getting India's indigenously developed RLG. RLG is retractable landing gear. Tapas will be getting it. Next question. Which portal was launched by Ministry of Education to provide training to teachers through various online programming modules? This was Nishtha, and the full form of Nishtha is National Initiative for School Heads and Teachers. Which portal was launched by the Ministry of Education to provide training to teachers through various online training modules? It was Nishtha. What is the full form of Nishtha? That is National Initiative for School Heads and Teachers Holistic Advancement. Okay. Next question. Which national park wildlife sanctuary secured top score in the management effectiveness evaluation of 146 national parks and wildlife sanctuaries in India? It was Tirthan Wildlife Sanctuary. It was secured the top score in the management of effectiveness evaluation and of 146 national parks and wildlife sanctuaries. That was Tirthan Wildlife Sanctuary. Next question. Which bank recently signed an MOU with Jai Kisan, a ruler focused fintech platform to provide financial services to farm and non farm entrepreneurs? Which was it? Which bank was it? It was none other than Karnataka Vikas Gramin Bank. Karnataka Vikas Gramin Bank. Next question. Which state received first prize in the state designated agencies category for its effective energy conservation program at 30th National Energy Conservation Awards 2020? Which state was it? It was none other than Kerala. If it is innovation, then it is Karnataka. Okay, then if it is coming in energy conservation, then it is Kerala. TAKA, Karnataka. Next question. What was the theme of fourth edition of One Planet Summit 2020 that was virtually organized by France? What was the theme of it? The theme was Let's Act Together for Nature. Let's act together for nature. Next question. Which country recently signed 7 MOUs with India during 13th Virtual Defense Security Dialogues? It was none other than Vietnam. They signed 7 MOUs in the field of security, defense, and energy, and many other. Okay. 68 question. Which payment bank recently collaborated with financial softwares and systems to promote financial inclusion in underserved segments using FFS, Aadhaar card enabled payment system of January 2021? Which was it? It was none other than Indian Post Payments Bank. Indian Post Payment Banks. Next question. Who was recently appointed as a full time president of the UN COP26 climate conference to be held in Glasgow? COP26 virtual conference, where it will be held? It will be held in Glasgow. Who is appointed as the full time president? He is none other than Alok Sharma. Alok Sharma. USA is back at Paris Climate Treaty as it is, and Paris Climate Treaty states that the temperature should not be raised by 2 degree Celsius. Next question. In January 2021, 5th National Kayal Awards for the year 2019 was awarded virtually by Union Minister Harshvardhan. Under which scheme was National Initiative Kayal launched? It was launched under which initiative? And the name of the initiative was Swachh Bharat Mission. Swachh Bharat Mission. Next question. Which among the following was the second edition of Biennial Pan India, largest coastal defense exercise coordinated by Indian Navy? Which among the following was the second edition of biennial Pan India largest coastal defense exercise coordinated by Indian Navy? It was Sea Vigil 29. Like this is the coast of India. So here the Indian Navy along with Indian Air Force, they will be coordinating, they will be holding this exercise for the defense, so that if any country in future tries to attack India, they will be prepared. Okay. Then next question. If we talk about here Surya Kiran is between India and Nepal. Dharma Guardian, it is between India and Japan. Sampriti, it is between India and Bangladesh. Okay, must know. Next question. Which light combat aircraft LCA got approval from the Cabinet Committee on Security for its procurement in January 2021? It was Tejas. Okay. Next question. What was India's passport rank in Henley Passport Index? First quarter global ranking. India's rank was 85. India's rank was 85. At first rank, who was at first Henley's passport index? Who is at first? It is none other than Japan. Okay, it is none other than Japan. And on second, who is Singapore? Who is second? It is Singapore. Okay, second, Singapore. In Japan, Japan can go to 191 countries without any, like if you go to any country you required visa. So Japanese people can go to other countries of 191 countries where they won't be requiring any visa on arrival. In Singapore it is 190. And if we talk about India, it is just 58. Okay. Next, remember, like rank is 85 and the score is 58. Next question. Who will chair the 6-member working group framed by RBI that study all aspects of digital lending activities in the regulated and unregulated financial sector? Who will chair it? It will be chaired by Jayakant Kumar. Jayakant Kumar Das. Next question. DRDO, Armament Research and Development Establishment, in collaboration with the Indian Army, has developed India's first indigenous machine pistol ASMI. India's first indigenous machine pistol is ASMI. Which branch of the Indian Armed Force received the pistol? Which branch will receive the pistol? It will be Indian Navy. Okay. First indigenous machine pistol is ASMI. Must know, remember it. ASMI. Next, which Indian missile recently got approval from the Union Cabinet for export sales to friendly foreign countries? Friendly foreign countries, this missile will be exported to friendly countries. And which is this missile? This is Akash. Okay. Next, which organization released the report on trend and progress of banking in India that highlighted the performance of banking and allied sectors? Which was it? RBI. As you know, RBI does this kind of things. Next question. Which was the only authorized bank in India to issue electorate bonds? The only bank to issue electorate bonds was SBI, State Bank of India. Okay. Next, which country's MOU with Indian government for cooperation in peaceful use of outer space got approved? Which was it? It was Bhutan. We have discussed this question earlier. Okay, peaceful use of outer space. Next question. Which organization alongside DRDO has conducted the maiden trial of Sahayak NGs, India's first indigenous air droppable container? I repeat, which organization alongside DRDO has conducted the maiden trial of Sahayak, India's first indigenous air droppable container? Which was it? It was Indian Navy. It was Indian Army. Sorry, Indian Army. I repeat here the question. Indian here. This is my bad. This is not Indian Army. Here an option is missing. That is Indian Navy. Okay. So this maiden trial of Sahayak has done with Indian Navy. Okay. Next question. Virtually laid PM Modi virtually laid the foundation of six dash projects in Indore, Rajkot, Gujarat, Chennai, Ranchi, Agartala, Lucknow. What was this project? Lighthouse project. Six lighthouse will be developed, and this was virtually laid foundations by PM Modi of Lighthouse. Next question. Which bank partnered with RuPay to launch RuPay POS in association with Pay nearby distributors to transform smartphones into merchant points of sale terminals? Which was the bank? It was RBL Bank. Okay. Next question. Which bank, which organization recently became an associate member of the International Organization of Securities Commission? Which was the organization that became the member of IOSCO? It was none other than International Financial Services Centers Authority. Okay, next question. Who was recently appointed as the new chairman and chief executive officer of the Railway Board under the Ministry of Railways? He was appointed as the chairman and the CEO of the Railway Board. He was Suneet Sharma. Suneet Sharma has been appointed as the chairman and the CEO of Railway Board. Okay, next question. Which state has won the best performing state award in the event of Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana? Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana is a housing scheme, okay, to provide house to people, okay, by 2022. This scheme, UP has topped the scheme, and after UP, it was Madhya Pradesh. First position was secured by Madhya Pradesh or Uttar Pradesh. Second position was secured by Madhya Pradesh. Okay, next question. Which organization prepared the action agenda for Atmanirbhar Bharat AN report that was recently released by Union Ministry Harshvardhan? So, which organization prepared the report? It was prepared by Technology Information Forecasting and Assessment Council. Okay. Next question. Where is the world's largest railway platform being constructed? World's largest railway platform being constructed at Hubali Railway Station, Karnataka. It is 1.5 kilometer long. Hubali Railway Station, Karnataka. Okay, longest railway platform. Next question. When was World Braille Day celebrated by UN? It was celebrated on 4th of January. It was celebrated on 4th of January. Okay. Next question. India flagged off 40th Indian scientific expedition to Dash from the Mormugua port Goa on January. It was from Mormugua port Goa to Antarctica. Alright, India has already three ports there, out of which two are operational, and the name of them is Maitri and Bharti. These are the what their scientific research operational ports, or you can say these are the two stations in Antarctica of India. Those are operational research stations, Maitri and Bharti. Next question. Which Indian meteorological observatory was recently conferred with the status of Centennial Observing Station, which was by the World Meteorological Observation? So, which was the meteorological observatory? It was none other than Patna. Okay, Patna. Next question. Which bank received 5,500 crores in zero coupon bonds from central government for its recapitalization? Who received it? It was received by Punjab and Sindh Bank. Zero coupon codes of 5,500 crores. Okay, next question. Which organization partnered with Jammu and Kashmir government to launch health insurance coverage under ABPM Jai Social Endeavor for Health and Telemedicines? Which organization what it? It was Bajaj Alliance Insurance. I repeat, it was Bajaj Alliance Insurance. Okay. Next. Where did Union Minister Harshvardhan virtually inaugurated the India's first coalition for epidemic preparedness innovations CEPI laboratory? Where it was established? It was established at Faridabad, and the name is Translational Health Science and Technology Institute. Next question. RBI announced the introduction of LEI for all transactions worth 50 crores and above
undertaken through RTGS and NEFT from April 1. What does LEI stands for? LEI stands for Legal Entity Identifier. Legal Entity Identifier. I repeat, Legal Entity Identifier. Next question. What was the projected growth of India for fiscal year 21-22 in the Global Economic Prospects report released by World Bank? What was the expected growth? It was 5.4%. Okay. Next question. Which metro rail corporation signed an MOU with DRDO for implementing DRDO's advanced biodigester MK2 technology for the treatment of human waste? Okay, so DRDO has developed which technology? MK2. This is a technology for treatment of human waste. Okay, this will be implemented where? Maharashtra Metro Rail Corporation. It will be implemented in Maharashtra Metro Rail Corporation, DRDO MK2. It is a treatment of waste management. Okay, next question. When was the World Day of War Orphans observed nationally across the globe? What is orphans? Or war orphans are those children whose parents were killed in the war. So when was the day for the World Day for War Orphans observed? It was observed on 6th of January. It was observed on 6th of January. What was the data provided through the Lassi Wave Report 2020, India's first and the longest survey of its kind that was virtually released by Union Minister Harsh Vardhan? What is Lassi Wave 1? It is a survey which tells about the age of people of India. Okay, it was one of the largest survey, Lassi 1 wave, and it is for the aging population of India. Next, this is the last question for the video. Who was appointed as the first full-time director of RBI College of Supervisors? Who was appointed as the first full-time director for RBI's College of Supervisors? He was Rabi Narayan Mishra. Rabi Narayan Mishra. So I hope you liked the video and do subscribe and give as many like as you want. Also, do use the code VICAS10 to get an additional 10% discount on all the courses that are available at our Careers Cloud app. Go and download this app and go and check out all the packages and all the courses available. Thank you and have a nice day.